going on, people? It's 4TY, PY to the LO. We're here today with Dot Rotten. Might not be one of the most recognised in the UK, but definitely one of the most hardest working. So get me here with Amani and ask him a couple of questions.
It's Dot Rotten right now. Like, if you don't know who he is, I beg you, do your research. He's like an underdog in the grime scene. You know what I'm saying? Dot, basically, the first question is, who are you? What do you do? And like, how do you get to where you are right now?
How did I get to where I am? My name's Dot Rotten. That's DOTROTTEN. DOTROTTEN. Yeah. Who am I? I am songwriter, composer, singer, MC, sound engineer. How did I get to where I am right now? I say just consistent work, consistent song, consistency. That would be the best answer.
Okay. And like, second of all, basically, there's a lot of kids out there that are spending a lot of time doing music. Do you think it's like best for them to do music or do something else? Pursue their time into something else that could be different but also constructive?
I think number one, I respect anyone who spends their time doing a lot of music. Yeah, because it takes a lot of energy and out of you just to be able to write, let alone stick to it. And especially when you're not seeing much of what would I call it, like much progress. You might be progressing as an artist, but you might not see much progress in a whole. But what did you say after that? You said
like, do you think like it's better to pursue music, their time in music, or do something else?
I think if your P's are a bit low, if your money's a bit low, and you want to do music, then you should always find something to fall back on. If you're doing music, always find something to fall back on. Otherwise, away from that, just keep at it. If it's in you and it's in your heart, then you'll keep at it anyway, regardless of what anyone else tells you. Anyway, you get me?
Nicely said. And like this question, we're going back to November, and like you released 2 CDs in a month. That's congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel that went? Like, as 2 CDs in a month, that is hard work.
Really, I shouldn't have released 2 CDs in a month. But I did it because I needed to get rid of the material anyway, because I was sitting on loads of material, so I needed to get rid of that. And as well as that, I could say that it helped in a sense of I got rid of the material and there's more out there, there's more on my CV for people to see. Dot Rotten has done this. He released 2 CDs in 2 months last year. He released a CD before that, the year before that, and he released another CD the year. But it just helped it helps my CV. For me, music's all about your CV, regardless of how big people might think I am or the illusion. It's all about your CV and what you've done. If you haven't done nothing, then there's not much for your reputation, and there's not much recognition you can gain.
You ain't gonna have your name.
Exactly. So that helped. That's how it helped, really, just to say that I've done something, for people to see that I am doing something where they might not see me as consistently as they might see a certain other artists, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's what that did for me. And as well as that, it I could say it might have given people who didn't know about me a chance to listen to me again. That's what it's done. That's what that's promotion. Yeah, basically more promotion. That's what those 2 CDs were about.
Nice. And like, fourth question is basically about like, obviously you're an underdog in the grime scene. How do you like see guys that have like developed in the grime scene, like slightly switching and making that pop music?
How do I see it?
Yeah, like how do you portray in your eyes? Like, how do you see in your eyes? Because you're an underdog in the grime scene.
I would say in the grime scene, whatever that is. I'll say that now. In the grime scene, anyone who's doing pop music, they're experimenting. Whether that's their thing or they like it or not, they're experimenting. You always have to experiment. You might be the cook and you're used to making jerk chicken and rice, and one day you just might try lasagna. You understand? But that's what it is, isn't it? It's just you have to have it. I've made pop tunes. I've made electro tunes. I've made soul tunes, jazz tunes. It's just part of being an artist and trying new things. I wouldn't say that some of these pop tunes, I reckon some people are doing that thing where monkey see, monkey do. But then away from that, some people are just trying it out. Some people are just trying to see, oh yeah, some people think that's where the money is. And it is where the money is, but it's where the money is for certain people. You understand? It's not where the money is for everyone. So I'd say that's how I'd look at that, situate that little circumstance there. Because you might hear me on a pop track and man might say, oh, dots. You understand? But that's just how it is. It's part of, it's just part of experimenting and mastering your craft and testing your craft. You understand?
Basically, like they put on another persona when they approach a beat.
Yeah.
You reckon it's best for them to keep it real for themselves, or slightly like should put on another artist persona and approach a beat in a certain way, or in a show possibly?
So do I think it's okay to not be? Yeah. Do I think it's okay to not be yourself on a track?
I think that's obvious. That's a no.
Alright, that's a no. Yeah, I wouldn't approach a beat not being myself on a track, but I'd approach a beat how the beat tells me I should approach the beat. So if I feel a tune's telling me to speak soft, I'll find an emotion or I'll find something, a thought or something that how I might feel, and then hit the beat how that emotion tells me to feel. I will never jump on a track and how can I put it? I don't know how to put it, but
just imitate something.
Yeah, I won't imitate anyone else's swagger or style or anything like that. If anything, I'll find a style that I might like and adapt, or see the style and be like, raw, that's how he hit it. I've got a beat like that, but I'm gonna hit it like that. But that might influence me, but I'm not using that style, if you understand. I'll think like, people make tunes and be like, oh, I can that vibe's ill, and you might get a beat just like it. You be like, bro, yeah, it makes me feel like how that tune makes me feel. I can hear what she's saying now. I'm gonna try and speak about what I'm saying, but I'm gonna do it in my way and bring out my emotions. And then you might listen to it after and be like, bro, you know what? That tune influenced me to make this tune, but you didn't copy that swagger from that tune to make this tune. You understand what I'm saying? That's my opinion on that.